guys said we're going to be playing Tropico with a little gay fighter and Peppermint. Let's do it.
You just fucking pulled an Eminem for the intro.
Hey man, the sooner we cut to the chase, the better.
I like that idea. All right. Anyway, continue. This is episode 3 of the series. Continuing our story from last episode. The hardest I've ever been in my life.
You see, when I went to this preschool, no, I'm joking.
Sandy Hook Elementary School.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
I'm going to hell. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, I am telling the story. I'm telling the story.
Jesus.
I want you guys to know.
I have a question.
Okay. What is your question for me, my child?
Are you homosexual?
So anyway, the hardest I've ever been in my life. I don't know. I really don't know the answer. That is the answer.
You don't know.
I don't want to have any comments about this. Shut up.
You're fucking gay.
I'm not gay. He's
I'm just confused.
He likes to play.
He's creative.
Louis not gay.
He's creative.
He's creative. All right. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right. Anywho, it was at that boarding school I was at in Mexico for 2 years. We had no access to the internet. There was no phones. Well, actually, we did have, because we did school on our computers. And like a couple people, we had anything that was like a nude, like you know, like a let's say you cut it out of like a nudie magazine or something like that. We called those bustables. And like any little piece of paper that you had that you could jerk off to was called a bustable. And I had a monopoly on them, by the way. I got rich. I had a bustable empire as a program. I had an empire in a lot of things. I fucking thrived there. I miss it. There was a lot of gay sex too. Anyway,
What?
Oh my
Were
God,
you part of that?
the best. No, I will not say anything. Another thing though that we did, what people did to like get bustables is basically you were able to print out stuff. Like during school you could go and ask to go print something, and then a staff would look at whatever you're printing and print it out for you. And so people, what they would do is they'd print out like a long ass Google Slides and put like say like 15 pages, like 15 slides, and they'd put like a little like porno image or something on like the 7th slide, like something that got up to little images like nude boobs or something, and they would look that up on incognito mode, and then they'd like take the image really quickly and put it in the slides and then print it out and then delete everything, because they saw our screens. There was one guy, like one central computer with a staff member sitting at it, who could like see all of our screens on a grid and like click on them and then see what we're doing. So we had to be really quick. But anyway though, so there was a very limited amount of pornography. Let me say that. There was no porn. There was no, I mean I watch porn because I found a way to do that. But anyway, I'm destroying my point. Okay. The very high lack of porn, plus all of these guys, like teenagers and preteens, like especially for the kids who were like going through puberty there, we were horny as hell. Horny. And so and it was all just guys. It was a co-ed program, but
the
girls weren't
separated.
allowed to talk to us. Yeah, the genders were separated. I always talked to the girls though. I was the messenger for the girls and the boys. Like I was the guy who like gave notes to people. That's how I got rich on a lot of things, because people had like little flings and they wanted me to like. I basically was like the mailman for sexting. That is what happened.
Oh my God.
I'm not joking. I've heard a lot of things in my life. Anywho, so just guys being guys, we all just like, whoo, we females, like we were all really really horny. And so I forgot. And so okay, we had a thing called music therapy, and it started off as like everyone would get to pick a song and then they'd play it all in a big playlist, and you couldn't pick like rap or anything bad or anything, but something clean. It got burnt out, like that was our slang for like if something got taken away. A lot, it got burnt out like many times because kids were doing stupid shit, and like abusing it. But one day, um, one of the staff decides to hook it up to the projector and let us watch the music videos as well.
Mm-hmm.
So then it became just like trying to find the
Like sexual music videos.
just very sexual music videos, and watching all of those every single Thursday on repeat.
Oh my god.
It would be like what did we play? It was like Seven Rings by Seven Rings. I forgot how the song goes.
Most gracious Majesty.
What's the name of the chick? Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande.
Bro, I should have.
I
Hey,
got
I should have known about Doja Cat.
I got that
bro.
MILF money. That MILF money. Doja Cat wasn't popular then. This was like 28. It was like 2019, 2018. Like she wasn't as big then. I got that MILF money, or Green Light by Pitbull featuring Lunch Money Lewis and that other black guy. Just like really, really sexual music videos. But the one we were never allowed to watch was Anaconda, and we that was the one they said no, we could not watch that. Plus the song had like dirty lyrics as well. It couldn't like reference drugs or anything too, because it was also a rehab. So anyway, though, I don't remember if it was Christmas or New Year's or maybe the Super Bowl or something, but it was some big holiday or event or something. And fuck, do I need a landfill? I want to put a tavern. That'll increase happiness. It was some big event that warranted like everyone to celebrate and feel like joyous and merry. And but we were watching something in the auditorium, and we had a little bit of time after it finished, like 15 minutes or so. I think it was Christmas. Yeah, it was Christmas. And we were all in the auditorium, and this was also how this was one of the ways during the winter months. I was there for a long time, so during the winter months they allowed us to like have our blankets in the auditorium, like bring our blankets down from our dorms.
Oh god.
And this was one of the ways that got burnt out, that got taken away from us. Chewy, who was one of the staff members, who he hated me, but like he sometimes could like bro down. Like sometimes he screams Merry Christmas or maybe like Happy New Year's. I think it was one of those two. And then he puts on the music video for Anaconda. I had not jerked off.
Oh my god. Hey, you got
2
the
weeks.
fucking blanket.
I had not jerked off in 2 weeks.
No, don't. I don't even want to hear it anymore. I already know where this is
He
going.
turned on the music. I had never seen it, but I saw it like years ago. Like I did not remember it at all as well. And now that I'm out of the program, I watch it now, and it doesn't even get me hard. It's not like I'm super desensitized, I guess you could say. But and I still remember the first porn I watched after I got out. I still remember it. Because I'll show it. Had a porn star that I really like because he's cool.
Hey.
Damn right. And he fucks like 3 chicks. I don't know. So anyway, Anaconda starts playing, and god damn,
This is the best night of your life.
ever. That's why we weren't allowed to have blankets anymore. I didn't do anything, but people were. There was another thing too, where like some couple of the guys were like sharing blankets, and so. Do I need to go on?
No,
Do I need to...
no. Oh my god. It's funny as fuck. That sounds like an
anyway,
episode.
anyway, it is a bit of but anyway, after like we went up to our dorms after like 10 minutes or so. Like we watched that music video and then we watched another music video and then we went up to our dorms. I jerked off 7 times
7 is great.
throughout the night.
To your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Most of the rooms had 2 or 3 beds, but this room I was in was a very big room. And so it had 5 beds and 1 window. And this was like an old like Mexican building because it was in Mexico. It was an old Mexican building and they made those things to trap heat. So it was me, 4 other guys, 1 window, and a shit ton of blankets because it was cold, or it sometimes was cold. There was no fucking, and it was really obvious. So, I mean, some of the guys and their roommates, like people weren't all like disgusting. Like some guys were like, bro, like if you're gonna jerk off or something, like just be quiet about it, you know. And then there was guys who just did not fucking care at all. Like just did it openly in their room with their roommate, or like not with them, but like they just like
They just do it,
look.
yeah.
Just don't look, yeah. And my room was a little bit of both, mix of both. But whatever the reason, I guess that night everyone just put aside their differences.
It
was like Christmas Eve in World War I. Like just everyone put down their weapons.
If you united,
Our war is over.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I can fight independence now. I'm gonna fight independence.
His Majesty is most amused.
So
by
I can
the
I can buy my
declaration of
freedom.
independence.
I can buy my freedom and get put 20,000 in debt, or I can like fight a war. Fight a war.
Yeah.
War.
War never
shit,
changes.
I did not prepare at all. I did not prepare at all. They have 4 divisions. Look.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't think I'm gonna win this. Can I build more wall on that war? Holy shit! The fucking thing's hitting right now. But if you want to know the outcome of this war, watch our next episode.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh Jesus.